Skif? Zulu here. Sorry I was off the comms for so long. Mavka and I were trying to find who set duty up in the Iron Forest.
And we are finally on to some real suspects here. Come to the Sultansk. We could use your help.
Tell me where S.T.A.L.K.E.R is?
Unfortunately, time's not on our side. Over and out.
Nah, don't bother. We just get S.T.A.L.K.E.R first, alright?
You guys okay, I got one too. I was wondering why that mutant kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
When arranging field experiments, please remember that assassins with the guide are scheduled on a first come, first served basis.
I'd love me a drink, but I'm all out of coupons.
I'm gonna figure out how many coupons I need to buy a new bike.
Slow down, amigo. The way forward is special invite only.
Zen, let him in.
There it is.
Were you there after the incident?
You know I had no time. Otherwise, I'd have been the first one to sneak in. All sorts of people have already tried. Even bandits. All except wardens. Skif, I'll get right to the point, okay? Zulu and I were able to find out who killed the Freedom members and put an end to D4.
Mercs. I had my suspicions right away. But they are always split into small groups. It was almost impossible to tell which one we were dealing with.
The badge and the PDA you gave us in the Iron Forest came in really useful. But we can't prove anything without solid evidence. If anything, we'd just make it worse.
So are duty and freedom actually at war?
How to say it? Yes, D4 has been terminated. There are clashes, but no large group-on-group ones. And none are expected in the near future. Knock on wood.
Which is pretty good for us. If Voronian openly declared freedom as an enemy, it would have been almost impossible to investigate anything.
Yeah, at least for now we won't get shot right away if they find out we are working together.
Why didn't you contact me earlier? Have you been investigating this whole time?
We didn't want to bother you until we knew something for sure.
Yes. For Mavka and I, there was no choice whether to investigate or not. While I'm sure you had your hands full, especially when the monolith started showing up on every corner.
But what we're about to do now is important. We can't do it without you.
Is it just the two of you, or is anyone else helping you out?
Mostly, it's just us. Though Zen butts in from time to time. There are not that many people willing to investigate something they don't consider a mystery.
Almost everyone in Freedom except for Zen blames duty. They blame me a little too, for being out scouting with a duty soldier while Freedom members were getting killed.
While duty is sure it was a setup, proof won't do much there anyway, as no one will believe it.
And what do you have on these Mercs?
Mavka and I showed the emblem and patch to different people who trade in information. But we didn't think to ask anyone at the Sultan's. We're not used to working with bandits.
Then, Zan told us to go and ask Owl. We found out this insignia is used by Mercs, who, bingo, sometimes shop for new recruits at the Sultan's. Last time they recruited bandits was for a run at SIRCAA. Before that, the Iron Forest.
Why do the Mercs need SIRCAA? Whatever the war didn't have the time to take from the ruins is probably looted by loners.
We don't know, Skif. The locals weren't able to tell us much either. Bandits are not at all curious when it comes to these matters, unless they were promised money.
I bet this is connected to whatever Lukash was up to.
Are the Mercs your only suspects?
The IPSF had no reason to kill Freedom members or set duty up. Bandits alone couldn't take our guys down. And we already crossed duty off from the list of suspects. Yeah, sure, there's always a chance that a WAD or Spark squad happened to be there and somehow decided to wipe out Kurin. But first, it was only the Mercs who had a camp out there. And second, they already killed a Freedom member before. Lukash.
What exactly do you need my help with?
We need to find ironclad proof that it was the mercenaries who started the bloodbath at Kuri, and find out why.
Owl promised us a meeting with the owners of those patches. He did say the outcome will be our responsibility. So, before they get here, we can't leave the Sultansk.
We need you to go check out SIRCAA. We're not sure when they'll get there, but if they have arrived already, find out what they're looking for.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get on it.
We knew we could count on you.
What we really need is to find out what's up. Be careful. It's best to go there at night, but you decide. And stay on comms.
Zen can take you. It would certainly be faster. Ready to go?
Sure. I don't mind company.
Good. I'll let Zen know. He hasn't signed up for this yet.
had enough already. Better help us out with some med kits. Spare a med kit, will ya, Loner? Please? Yeah, we'll get patched up and beat it, for real.
So you decided to become stalkers. Since when did bandits start crawling through anomalies?
Gotta crawl through worse things to survive.
What are you up to with the SIRCAA ruins?
We signed up for this job for the Mercs. They said there was lots of equipment just sitting around at SIRCAA, that we could sell it for a decent amount. And we fell for it. They just used us like lab rats. Sent us to go look for a way in. Yuka was hit by an anomaly right away. I headed back, only to be hit with a gun barrel. Had no choice but to look for that entrance.
So, did you find a way in?
Looks like the Mercs did. I almost drowned halfway. We're lucky they just left us here and didn't finish us off. One of them even said they would. Fucking shitface. His boss didn't let him. Said it's no use wasting ammo.
Have you seen that group of mercs before? Worked with them?
Nah, we haven't. But it sure wasn't the first time they came to the Sultansk. Yeah, Mercs usually recruit at the flag heap. They aren't really regulars at our place.
What do mercs want with SIRCAA? What are they after?
Their boss, Nord, said they needed the local archive. I didn't ask why, and he's not exactly the talkative type. They brought this old guy with them too, but didn't make him go into the anomaly. They just kept him close, at gunpoint. Like he was useful. That's all we know. Give me the medkits, Loner. It freaking hurts.
Take the medkits and get out of here.
No problem. We're out here already. And, Loner, if you want to get into SIRCAA, stick to the high ground and wait for the water to drop. You could fucking drown, just like that.
What's up? Yen said anything? You were supposed to give me a heads up about that second elevator, but I've heard nothing. Toha, pretty please shut the fuck up. Are you in the archive yet? Yep. Then call him yourself. If his ass didn't fall from the centrifuge pulling those levers, he should pick up. How are you doing over there? Are we getting that power up soon? We are, Toha. We are. Just not right this second.
taking so freaking long, dimwit?
West walking, Duncan. All these switches take fucking forever. The lights on now.
Damn, be quiet! Keep it down there! Got it? Shut your trap.
You're the one yapping all the fucking time.
You're not that far. What else, actually? Are you sure that thing didn't damage your brain too?
My condition.
One more time. There is no suffering in the grave.
You don't have to threaten me. After you killed those freedom guys in the Iron Forest, it's clear what you're capable of. Freedom is the last ally you mercenaries have left in the zone.
We ain't got no allies. Just temporary clients. Eyes on the prize, scientist.
I asked you not to call me that. I gave up science a long time ago.
And yet, muttering just like one of them, I guess. Maybe I should put a slug in your knee. Help you work faster, you know?
Do you think that will help?
Let's find out. Come on! Worked, didn't it?
It did not. You should thank me for everything I've been digging up for you. Bubble entry points, electronic archive decoder. I warned you from the start that I need at least a week, no less, to get all the data.
Here we go again. Enough. The drive.
Can't you see I'm doing everything I can? You're a rational man.
Find a way to work faster yourself. We don't have a week. Or karma. We'll make you find it.
Roger that.
Stalker, are you good? I'm here. Come on over and let's chat.
Thank you. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but you saved my life. And I don't even have coupons to repay you.
Do you need a med kit?
No, thank you. They didn't hurt me. For my illness, med kit's no help. I'm highly sensitive to loud noises. Sometimes, a single gunshot is enough to cause a headache. And no medicine can bring me relief. Only time does. And silence.
How did you end up with the Mercs?
Involuntarily. They held me hostage because they thought I was still a practicing scientist. That hasn't been the case for a very, very long time.
What were you doing here? What were the Mercs after?
Nord was interested in both how Tachenko, the founder of Duty, died, and in spatial anomalies. One of them, the bubble, contains a special technology that he's after. He took me to the archive with him so I could help find the information. I tried to sabotage the search, but Karma's methods were quite persuasive.
What do Mercs want with the founder of Duty and his death?
Oh, Tachenko's death is directly connected to the spatial anomalies. He and his men disappeared without a trace on their last run. And then, after a long time, they fell out of the bubble. Dead. They had been still alive when they got in there, but how and under what circumstances, nobody knows.
What is the special technology that Nord is after?
I don't know for sure. I only know that General Tachenko had set out on a search for it before he fell off the radar.
Do you have any idea why Nord picked you for this mission? And the zone seems to have a lot of scientists.
I asked him the same question, but to no avail. Why did it have to be me and not somebody else? I'm sure he could have found a scientist willing to cooperate with the mercenaries without being forced. At first, I thought it might have somehow been connected to my work at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but I suspect it had to do with something different. My research specialization was anomalous energy. Nord was extremely confident that I could deal with this special technology that he needed, and that means its function was somehow connected to my area of expertise.
Do you know where the mercenaries were headed next?
I'm afraid I do. They got all the data they needed from the archive, so they must be on their way to the bubble and planning to enter it. Although I have no idea where they might be looking for the entrance. If you decide to follow their group, watch your back. From what I understand, Nord isn't doing all this for nothing. He's out for revenge against anyone who crossed the mercenaries. And he'll stop at nothing. You don't want to be in this man's bad books. Although, I guess it's too late for either of us to worry about that. I need a moment to pull myself together. Got to figure out if there's anywhere in the zone where Nord's people won't reach me.
Skif, are you here? Hello?
The archive suggests SIRCAA's funding was quite sufficient. When I was younger, I would have given anything to have access to this. And now, after getting pushed around by karma, I can't even look at classified files.
gotten crowded here in the Iron Forest, Commander. Blasts attract attention. If it keeps going on like this, our old friends might come to visit.
That's a problem.
I have an idea. We could give them a new thing to try and track down.
New and shiny?
Of course. Permission to act.
Granted. Have you transported everything necessary?
Yeah, as discussed. Unloaded at the warehouse, security has been put on it. It's a freaking scientist's dream down there. You can run your experiments in peace and quiet now. No need to stash your spares away.
I hope you handled it with care on the way here. I warned you. This special technology is fragile equipment.
Come on, Lukash. We're professionals. Speaking of...
I'll transfer the coupons as soon as I make sure everything's in order.
Skif, it's good to see you're alive. The meet at the Sultansk went to shit, of course. The Mercs started shooting off the bat. We barely made it. One of them slipped away, so Zulu had to follow him. He said he'd call when he found out anything. But regular radio can't get through to SIRCAA, so I decided to come warn you myself and give you a hand if you need one. But you seem to have already figured it out.
The mercenaries took a hostage, Suslov, to help them find information on how to enter the bubble and get some kind of special technology from it. He's a former scientist.
Good thing you were there to help him. He'll be our witness when we take the proof to Miklucha and Voronin. About the proof, have you dug anything up?
Take a look at this. You'll find it interesting.
Stop! I don't understand. Lukash associated with mercenaries that killed our people in the Iron Forest? But why? What technology was he working with?
All I know is that the Mercs don't have it yet, because they're still on a hunt. They're even willing to risk exploring a spatial anomaly to get it.
This must be why they killed Lukash. We must find out what it is and how it functions. The Merc mentioned some stashes and Lukash shared the locations of a couple of them. We need to check them out. Let me take care of our new friend here, get him somewhere safe. He looks like he really needs it. Once I'm done, I'll need your help with checking the stashes out. I'll send you the coordinates later.
Everyone stay put. Shoot to kill! Cover me!
chased down the Merc who survived. But he's keeping his mouth shut. Have you found out anything?
The Mercs are looking for the entrance into the bubble spatial anomaly. It has the technology they're after. It's all somehow connected to the details of Tachenko's death.
Duty's first, General? I know where Nord is headed. We need to get to Tachenko's memorial. We put it up where the General's body fell out of the bubble. And the entrance to the anomaly might be where the exit is. Whatever technology the mercenaries are after, we have to stop them. We'll meet up there. And Skif, while you have the chance, get ready. It's about to get serious.
got the coordinates. Krug Antenna Complex. Take everything that looks valuable from the stash. The boys and I will cover a couple of other locations.
Why did Lukash need so many stashes all over the zone?
He was being extra careful. Wanted to make it more complicated for the curious people trying to get their hands on his work.
take up hunting, I'll share everything I know. I'm at the hut, north of the Soltansk. Feel free to stop by.
Okie dokie. Let's see what you've got.
Why won't the Sultan give me something to do, a real gig?
You got...
No route to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Look like old guns.
We're going right through it.
You want to push your line? Come work for me. I'll be more than generous.
This is the first break I've taken today.